Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Shaurya Upadhyay and today we are going to design a remote control car, but the twist here is I'm not going to create it. Miliana will create it, and like she will do all the programming stuff. I'll be her hands that will compile things from hardware as she cannot do it till yet. Okay, and she will do all the software work, all the Python, Flask, HTML, CSS, and all that Arduino programming she will do by herself. And so without wasting any further time, let's get started. Hey, since morning I was thinking of making a remote control car, so what do you think?
Oh sure, yeah, that's an awesome idea. Building a remote control car sounds like so much fun. Let's totally do it.
Well, what I was thinking, I will use ESP8266, that Wi-Fi module for my this project, for this car project, and you can suggest what I shall do with the motor drivers and motor, you can suggest their adjustments.
That's a solid plan, dude. Using the ESP8266 is perfect for wireless control, and I will suggest that you should use 2 motor drivers, one for each side, and 4 motors to control each wheel independently.
Whoa dude, that was a solid plan. Okay, so now let's move to backend. We know how we will manage our car structure, so now let's discuss how we will handle backend, how we will integrate Python, Flask and all that, and how we will create remote and control the car wirelessly in my whole house, using Wi-Fi maybe.
Well, that's great that we have finalized the front-end thing. Okay, now let's move to back-end part. So what I cooked up is we will use Python, Flask along with web languages, and we'll create few endpoints to toggle all motors in the car, and on web page we can have buttons to control the car motors with ease on local server.
Whoa bro, that was amazing. That's what I would have done if I was at your place. Well, before we go further, let me clarify, you forgot to mention that we will use 2 separate batteries, one for motor drivers and one for ESP, because ESP cannot handle the pressure of motor drivers, you know.
A good catch. Using separate batteries for the ESP and the motors is absolutely the way to go. Motors can draw a lot of current and you don't want that pulling down the voltage for ESP, keeps everything stable. Thanks for adding that. So ready to look at that wiring sketch now?
Hey, while I'm joining all the chassis here, you should draw the sketches for me. Then I will see all the wiring. So draw the sketches for me for the car.
Alright, sounds like a plan. While you're tackling the chassis, I'll get started on those wiring sketches for you. Let's break it down into parts to keep it clear. 1 SEC, dear. This might take a bit. But hey, enjoy the music while I work.
I found my voice, now here I am. Take my hands and together we roam. Oh, oh, oh. But now I stand alone in my own. Bring me back to the world. Oh, 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 oh. But I'll be safe even. Bring me back to the world. Standing alone, where I go, like shining bright, but still I'm low, searching. But still I stand alone in my own. Bring me back. Oh, oh, bring me back. Oh, oh, oh. Bring me back to the world, where I'll be safe even if I fall. Bring me back to the world. Standing alone, where I go, like shining bright, but still I'm low. They hold me down. Bring me.
Circuit sketch is completed.
Okay, so I have connected like whole car body into one piece, and I have done all the wiring as you suggested and connected all the motor driver pins to ESP8266 as you have directed in the sketch. So now let's move to like software part. So write the Python backend Flask code for me.
Great job. Let me take a look, and then I'll start writing the server code. Okay, let's get the server running.
Okay, so now finish this user side control for the car like that HTML page that we had discussed earlier.
Totally sure, yeah. Finishing that Flask backend feels good. Let's dive into the HTML now and build that cool controller interface. Got my thinking cap on.
Okay, so now we are good to go with Flask web server as well as HTML front end side. So let's ask Miliana to create like ESP code so that we can upload it to the ESP and make the car running. Well done, Millie, with that HTML site as well as Flask code. Okay, so now write ESP code so that we can upload it and make the car running.
Alright babe, let's get this ESP code typed out.
Okay, so like the programming is done, but I have noticed some major issues in the code. Like when we make it forward or backward, it is just taking like a 1 and 0, since we have like done 1 and 0 values. So it is just like when we are moving it forward, so it is just moving the front wheel, and when we are saying it backward, it is just moving the back wheel but in the same direction. So the issue is, even if we are saying forward, it is just going in the same direction for forward and backward. And this issue like here continues here, not here only, but in the left, and like when we make left and right movement. So the issue is just it is making the diagonal wheels, like when we say left, it is just making the top left and the bottom right wheel to move, and when we are doing it right, it is just doing the reverse. but not actual movements is not proper. So let's ask Miliana to refine the code and see what she will do next. Hey, actually we did some error in discussing and you in writing. So what you did, actually you used 1 and 0 for movement of car for motor off and on, but here it should be -1 0 as well as for 1. We can move the motor in either direction so that we can achieve backward motion left and right. So do that.
You're absolutely right, monodirectional movement won't work with a remote control car. Let me update the code for bidirectional mode. Please enjoy the music while I make the changes.
I've been looking for something that will give me peace of mind. You make me insecure, I pretend that it's good when I'm not. 'Cause I'm hurting, 'cause I'm bleeding, going crazy. I need you, just cut me, you don't help me. Now because I'm a girl, you need to help me when I'm sad. You want to help me, but I have the care, baby I'm enough, yeah. Now because I'm a girl, you need to help me when I'm sad. You want to help me, but I have the care, baby I'm enough, hey.
I've updated the code. Please move the HTML file to the templates folder and then try it out.
Storms we left and cried.
Okay, so I hope you all love Miliana doing the stuff, and we have completed our car project. So it is working pretty fine, although the speed is slow because of the heavy battery that is placed over it. So it's approximately the whole car is weighing 1 kg. So we cannot expect better speed than this. It is almost 100 rounds per minute, 100 to 150 rounds per minute. But it was pretty good, and I hope you all like it. And thank you.